Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for April 2nd, 2026. I Before we get started, for entertainment purposes only, I am using a new deck today, which is called the Magical Hours Tarot by Cecelia. I'm going to say Lattari. So there you go. We're going to pull our cards from there. We're going to get a clarifying card from another newer deck, the Botanical Dreams Oracle by Lynn, Araujo, I think. And then we will do a 3-card pick from the Moonology Oracle cards from Yasmin, Boland, because I know that there was a full moon yesterday, which I'm sure we will still be feeling the effects from. But anyway, let's get started. I am shuffling the Magical Hours Tarot. We'll pull 3 cards. I then will shuffle the Botanical Dreams Oracle. We'll pull a clarifying card, and then I'll show you the cards, and then we'll do a deep dive on them. So here we go. I'm shuffling. This is for April 2nd, the week of April 2nd, 2026. Okay. Whoop. Well, that card fell out. Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this card because it fell out. And here we go. All right, now I'm going to do a quick shuffle. I'll show you these cards. Like I say, before we do the deep dive, I'll show you everything. Let me do it. This is this Botanical Dreams Oracle. Let me shuffle this up for a nice clarifying card. This is for the week of April 2nd, 2026. All right, so that's interesting. All right, first card that I got. This is the card that fell out, and this is the Queen of Cups. Then I got the Page of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles. And this is very interesting. For our clarifying card, I got number 44, which is a master number, and it says Tea Party. So let's get started. First, we're going to pull, let's see what this Queen of Cups has to say. I'm going to read out of the book a bit on these energetic readings. I like to see what the author has to say. We know Queen of Cups is like intuition and emotions. And it says, the Queen of Cups holds in her hands a cup with a lid. The only one like this in the suit. In it, she keeps a mystery. The secret of this queen is all in her ability to welcome, to make herself into a treasure chest that also contains the emotions of others, an ability to listen and heal. The Queen of Cups is a psychic. Her intuition is like an antenna that receives even the most subtle, hidden communications. She knows how to read beyond the visible, to dissolve pain and make it liquid like tears. She is someone you can confide in because what you say will be safe. She knows how to use words, weighing them carefully. Introverted, reserved, and quiet, the Queen of Cups is the queen of quiet magic, revealing herself as twilight, when the sky turns indigo and the first fireflies light up. And that is Peek Peek, my kitty cat. She's getting ready to take a nap, and she's letting everybody know. She just walked in and made her presence known, announced her presence. But this is the Queen of Cups. So there we go. Then we go into this Page of Pentacles. I like the Page of Pentacles because the Page of Pentacles to me, and it also says midday plans, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the most studious and hardworking of all the 4 pages. She is the one studying. Yes, it's training, learning. She is the one studying quietly and with dedication as a true apprentice. She is following a master, a shamaness, or nature herself is guiding her. Often it is an apprenticeship connected to the manifest world, ranging from the forest to the field. Someone is at the beginning of the path, and she wants to explore it slowly and powerfully, observing who inhabits it, who has traced it, and what clues are scattered there. The Page of Pentacles, in fact, could also be related to investigating, as understood by its etymology. Vestigium, meaning footprint or trace. We are in the presence of one who is about to search diligently for the traces of new knowledge. Ooh, I like it. I like it, especially when we look at our Tea Party card here at the end. Okay, so that was the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles, and again, it says midday plants. The King of Pentacles expresses great wealth as well as great generosity, which often go together. He is someone who notices your work and promotes you, someone who supports and helps you because he can, someone who creates happy opportunities for others. The King of Pentacles accumulated wealth without losing sight of humanity, and so he became a master of giving. This is a powerful lesson. How much wealth is there in a gift? If you give without expecting something in return, you will surely receive. The world has its equilibrium, and the King of Pentacles, who experienced true nourishment, knows how to give back what life has given him. He embodies the one who truly includes, welcomes, and integrates because he knows that in sharing, he increases his wealth, which increases joy. And I love it too because like you give without any expectation of getting anything back. It's not like, oh, I'm going to give this dollar because I've heard that you get 10 times back. No, you give because you just want to experience the joy of giving, right? And the joy of the person receiving. And also it's important, I'm just being, guided to say this, it's important to be a good receiver as well, because sometimes people want to give a gift, right? And they just want to feel good about it. And instead of like, oh, no, I don't need that. No, thank you for that. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for making my life a little bit easier, or for just acknowledging, you know what? Like when you say namaste, I acknowledge the divinity in you. Just acknowledging the divinity in me, right? Just by giving me something, a little something, right? So, okay, that all being said, then we get into 44, the tea party. And I love this because like this Page of Pentacles, like moving up. Okay, but here we go. 44, tea party. Invite yourself into the garden for a cup of tea. Serve yourself with the finest china and offer yourself delectable treats. Surround yourself with things of exquisite beauty. Spread your arms wide, for who is more deserving of a lavish welcome than you? This is exactly what I was just talking about. Receiving gifts also, giving yourself a gift. Whatever you would do for your most beloved friends, do now for the person who has always forgiven you when you stumbled and picked you up when you were down. There's no need to wait for other guests to arrive. You are here and you are enough. That's absolutely true. It says, treat yourself to joyful things. Celebrate your life. Cheers. Right? So I love this because I feel like this weekend is a weekend to really look at our leadership, queen and king leadership abilities. We've arrived, right? We've arrived. We're here. We know who we are. We have that grounded feeling. And I especially love this because with these pentacles, grounding, Mother Earth, Gaia, right? But then we have the Queen of Cups, like intuition. It's almost like, as above, so below. What we are creating here, we've already created above, and now we're just bringing that down and just, experiencing that. We are experiencing the best of everything with our tea party, right? In the right frame of mind, grounding ourselves, taking time for ourselves. And, I know it's so easy to say, and many of us are like, oh, you have to take time for yourself, but you have to, right? You can't just give, and give. You have to step back and say, it's time for me to take some time for myself. In fact, I have a class I was taking. It was every Sunday night for 3 months. And I'm like, I missed a couple of those classes. I didn't want to, but I just needed the time to relax and to be grounded. And it was on a Sunday evening. And I'm like, even when I signed up for the class, I thought, I don't know if I can commit to every single Sunday night to take this class. And I love the class, nothing there. But I had to respect myself and my boundaries and my energy and have grace for myself, just as I have grace for everyone else. So I think it's just a really good reminder to take our time, ground ourselves, understand that we are the queen. We are this queen and king energy. And we're the Page of Pentacles energy too, right? We embody so much. We have so much energy on so many different levels, so many different perspectives. I mean, you can be a mother, a daughter, a sister, an employee, a wife. I mean, we're all these things, right? And really knowing that we are all these things, we're all these different facets every single day, and embracing those facets and moving forward the best way we can. And then every now and then giving ourselves a little tea party, right? And if we can invite people, that's fine too, no problem. But taking that time out to use the best for us. There's no point to hide that china so that, our kids or our grandkids or whoever can give it away to Goodwill to auction it off. Let's enjoy it now. And you know what? If it cracks or it breaks, so it cracks or it breaks. It's not such a big deal. Now, again, if you have a special mug or something or a special teacup from your great-grandmother, of course, you probably wouldn't want to use that and break that. But, for the most of this stuff, oh my gosh, right? use it, enjoy it, and just enjoy each other's company too, is what I just heard. That being said, let's get into our 3-card Moonology pick here. So it's our 3-card pick. I'm going to shuffle. This is, of course, for the week of April 2nd. 3-card pick with the Moonology cards there. This could be a message from your spirit guides, a message from somebody who's transitioned, you know, somebody in your family or your friends. But here we go. Or just a message you just need to hear, right? Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Don't think too hard. If you picked card 1, you got the waxing moon, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. So just keep that in mind as you move forward. You might want to step back and wait a little bit, because if things are gaining momentum, you might want to see where they end up, or you might want to jump in, right? You only know your situation, but the energy is gaining momentum. If you picked card 2, new moon in Aquarius, and it says bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. That's really all any situation needs, is love. If you approach people with love and they approach you with love, this is what I heard a long time ago, and it makes perfect sense. If I approach you with love and you approach me with love, we don't need the law, right? The law begins where love ends. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, because if I approach people with unconditional love and they approach me with unconditional love, we don't need the law. We might need insurance, okay? And I realize we might need insurance, because like if I by accident hit somebody's mailbox and I get out of my car and I say, it truly was an accident and I'm approaching it with you with love, and they say, don't worry about it, I might need to turn in on my insurance so their mailbox can get repaired, right? Because I've thought about this over the years. I'm like, well, do we need insurance? Yeah, I think we still need insurance. But we don't need to go to court over it. My insurance will pay for your mailbox. Everything's good, whatever. So anyway, just keep that in mind, that bring love into the situation. I've never known, if I don't know what to do and I get scared or I get fearful, like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm like, just go back, center yourself in unconditional love. Be kind, be considerate, be loving. And really, I've never had an issue after that. All right, and if you picked card 3, don't want to forget card 3, full moon in Capricorn, and I love it for you. It says the end of a tough cycle approaches. You might not be there yet. You maybe just happened, but I love it because it's like the end of a tough cycle approaches. I truly hope that is the case for you, and to move forward in lightness and love. Even if you're still in a tough situation, there's always love, lightness, happiness, giggling. All right, my friends, I will see you tomorrow for our weekend energy of readings with our other 3-card pack. All right, until then, namaste.